Hey guys, so today I am here with my March favorites. I have not done a favorites video, I feel like, in a very long time, and I thought I would have more favorites, but as it turns out I really haven't been wearing that much makeup, or when I have been wearing makeup it's consistently been like the same products. So I have 4 beauty favorites for you guys and a couple of random favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my beauty favorites. The first being a face product. I bought this product in December and I was going to mention it in a favorites then, but I don't do a December favorites, I do like a yearly favorites, so I kind of forgot about it and didn't really include it ever, I think, in a favorites video, so I'm including it now because it's definitely been a consistent favorite, and definitely look out for it at the end of this year as a 2015 favorite. But it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I love this foundation. I kind of bought it on a whim. I wanted to try a new high-end foundation and I was kind of watching a bunch of different videos and I saw that my friends here on YouTube, Andrea and Kaylin, had been talking about this foundation often. I was like, you know what, I really trust their opinions. Everything they recommend I usually like, so I wanted to give it a try. So I ordered it online. I ordered the color, it's fading so hard, Fair Beige. It's usually really tricky when ordering foundations online because you don't know if they match, but this one matched my skin perfectly and I really like it. I love its full coverage. It's a 12-hour foundation, so it stays on really well. And fun fact, this is the only foundation that I own that I like using a brush with. I typically use a beauty blender with all my foundations, but I feel like this one just applies 10 times better with a brush. So I love this foundation. It's definitely a favorite of mine, and I consistently wear it all the time. It's just one of my favorites. My next face favorite is a blush. It's a blush that I have worn pretty much every single day in February and March. Like, I haven't really tried any new blushes just because I love this one so much. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. I just realized two Tarte things. I've had this for years and I just love it so much. It honestly doesn't even look like I've made a dent in it. I wear it every single day, have it on today. I think it really helps accentuate your contour and it just looks really nice. It's a really nice natural blush shade. It's one of my favorites. I have a few of these Tarte blushes, but this one's probably my hands down just favorite. I think it's amazing. If you're gonna get any one of these, I recommend Exposed. I just think it looks beautiful in all skin tones. Definitely a favorite. My next favorite is a palette that I made, and I wanted to wait maybe to include this in my April favorites, but I've just been using it so much since I got it, which was about mid-March, that I realized that this is just an amazing palette and I want to include it in a favorites. So I made a little Coastal Scents palette. Basically, I bought the palette and then I bought the hot pots to go in it, which are their single shadows. I did do a Coastal Scents Revealed 3 palette review and I wasn't really impressed with the palette, so I wanted to try these hot pots and I hoped that these colors and, you know, the pigmentation and everything would be a lot better than the palette, and they are. Just the single shadows are fantastic. So I made a little 12 pan palette and I'm so happy that I personally made it because I got to choose all the colors that I knew I would use. So I got pretty much all neutrals. Neutrals are my favorites. I've used all of these shadows except for a couple. The look that I have on today is the look that I've been pretty much consistently wearing, and I'll put the actual names in the description, but it is this like light taupey shade in the crease. It's like a matte taupe, this like shimmery champagne color all over the lid, and then this color in the outer corner. This one's like it's like a purpley brown. It's really pretty, and then I highlight with this matte color. But I've used, you know, these two together, the golden cranberry, that's like one of my favorite looks. All of these dark purples, like I love dark purples. A warm matte shade in here too, a warm brown, and then this like peachy color just for like a little bit of color. But I made this myself and I was really ecstatic to pick out the shadows that I wanted to put in my palette. And then when it came, I got to put them all in the order that I wanted, so it's kind of dirty because I use it every single day. I've been loving using these Coastal Scents shadows, and it's really cheap to make these. I think each of these shadows is like $1 to $2 each, and then the little palette is like $5. So if you're thinking about making your own palette, I highly suggest Coastal Scents, and these hot pots are fantastic. Then my last favorite for the month of March, my last beauty favorite, is a lip color. I haven't really been wearing that many lip colors either. I have like a chapstick on today, and that's kind of been what I've been consistently wearing, as a chapstick. But when I am reaching for a lip color, it is this NYX High Voltage lipstick. I saw these at my Ulta and I wanted to try these, but my Ulta had like such a terrible selection, so I only was able to find 2 colors that I really thought I would like. So this is in the shade Mirage, I believe. Yeah, Mirage, and it's just a really nice nude shade. I love the little tube of this. Like, it fits to your lips perfectly, and I have small lips too, so it fits perfectly. It's a really nice like glossy nude shade. It really reminds me of Creme de Nude from MAC, which is one of my favorite lipsticks ever, but I really like this. I've been wearing it a lot. It's just a really pretty nude shade and it's definitely a favorite. Alright, now onto random favorites. I'll first do my random favorite scent of the month, which I've been doing consistently. This one, unfortunately, you cannot get from Scentsy anymore because you can only get it in the month of January, which was the Bring Back My Bar month. It was voted up, and actually I think Bring Back My Bar voting starts again soon, and I think June is another Bring Back My Bar month. So I'll let you guys know about that then. But this is in the scent Cucumber Lime, and it smells so good. I haven't found anything from Scentsy that smells similar to this. Whoop! But yeah, I have one hanging out. But I love it so much. I actually have it in my bathroom right now, and it really like helps get rid of like, you know, the stinky bathroom scent. But I love the way any lime smells. I don't smell any cucumber in this. It's all lime. It smells fantastic. I love it so, so much. One of my favorites. Unfortunately, it's not available right now, but it's one of my favorites. Another random favorite of mine is a show on Netflix that I actually marathoned in one day. I saw it came up as like one of the recently added shows, and it's a Netflix original, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. And I pretty much got through the entire first season, which is the only season on Netflix, in one day. So it is Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It is a Netflix original, and it's amazing. It has Ellie Kemper as the main person. If you don't know who that is, she's from The Office. She played Erin, and she's very typecast. Like, she plays like the same kind of like ditzy dumb girl roles, but I think she does it really, really well. But Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is hilarious. It's basically about these women, or mostly about Kimmy, who were kidnapped when they were younger, and they were told by this like crazy preacher that it was the apocalypse and they needed to stay in this bunker, and then they come out into the world, into New York City with like an 8th grade mindset, and she meets all these people, and it's the funniest show I've seen in such a long time. My favorite character is Titus. It's so hilarious. It's very quotable too, which I really like. Brian and I quote it like all the time. It's pretty funny. So if you haven't seen Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix, one season is on there already. I highly suggest it, and I do think they already signed for a season 2, so I'm super excited about that because it was so, so funny. So definitely watch that. It's definitely one of my favorite Netflix shows this month. So that is basically it for my March favorites. Nothing too crazy, only like 6 things, but that's kind of been my March really. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to me if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.